And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand and on their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell, save that he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
I find it extremely interesting that the UPC barcode, as designed in 1973, was coincidentally designed around the number 666.
Universal Product Codes, or UPCs, are found on almost every store product today. These codes allow the cashier to scan the item into the computer instead of entering the price manually. Every UPC is made up of numbers and bars. The bars themselves also have a numerical value. Notice that the bars on the left, in the middle, and on the right of the code do not have numerical values underneath them. However, the other bars all do. So by comparing these three bars at the beginning, the middle, and the end with numbered bars, it is clear that those dividing bars always represent the number 6.
Even though it's not apparent visibly to anyone who looks at it, there is a mathematical representation there of the number 666.
The book of Revelation tells us that in the last days, no one will be able to buy or to sell without the number 666. Despite the protests of industry insiders who claim that it is all just a coincidence, the fact is that virtually every product sold in the world today is sold with the number 666 built into it.
We don't have to bend our back backwards to try to get you to get this knowledge. We've been bringing this knowledge out. If you can't get it, you ain't meant to get it. Your eyes are not open. Go ahead.
The Greek for 603 score and 6 or 666. Strong's G 5516. Chi, Xi, stigma. Chi, Xi, stigma. Strong's Concordance gives stigma the following definition. To stick, a mark incised or punched, for recognition of ownership. Mark, with the comparative translations like stick, incised, punched. Stigma is very close to the definition of chiragma. The earliest use of the word chiragma outside of the Bible describes the piercing bite of a snake. Chiragma from the same as Strong's G5482, a scratch or etching, that is, stamp, as a badge of servitude, or sculptured figure, statue, graven, and imprinted mark. Think of chiragma as a syringe that injects the chip.
Oh man, you and that chip are connected forever, Lincoln.
The chip, it's in the Bible. It's the mark of the beast.
Strong's G 5482, Charax. Charax. G5482 is harax from harasso, to sharpen to a point, akin to G1125 through the idea of scratching, a stake, that is, by implication a palisade or rampart, a military mound for circumvallation in a siege, a trench. Think of harax as the needle which the RFID microchip is injected. Strong's G 1125, Grapho. Grapho.
You think we're just going to put all these videos up and go into the scriptures, but we're deceiving you? Go ahead.
Strong's G 1125 is grapho, a primary verb, to grave, especially to write, with reference to the form of letters, to form letters on a tablet, parchment, paper, or other material, to write, with reference to the contents of writing, to express in written characters, to commit to writing, things not to be forgotten, to write down, to record, to give information, directions, to fill with writing, to draw up in writing, to compose. Think of Grapho as the data contained in the implantable RFID microchip.
By injecting a rice-sized microchip into a willing employee's hand, all kinds of data can be programmed into them, from driver's licenses and medical ID cards to logging onto computers.